All right. Yay! I logged out last time with mana. Sometimes past self is not nice to future self. And I log in to play and I have to med the whole bar, you know? And I'm like, oh man, why'd I log off with no mana? But not this time. Alright. We are on my 16 Druid. Ah, tree. And I'm doing a little bit of kiting elephants here in South Karana. Hopefully it pays off. I spent, I don't know, half a level doing it already. I probably don't need to root them. But we'll do it. I might spend some time just running around with him chasing me snared, maybe. Or maybe not even snared. I could just run back and forth probably with him dotted. Because root and snare break too often. And they resist at times. Yeah, see? The other way, keeping them rooted or snared allows me to med for a while. And I don't get to med this way. But I don't really need to. As long as I have Sao, I'm faster than them. And I know I have enough mana to kill one of them. Possibly even two. I know my dot's gotta wear off soon. Yep. Man, this dot right here fizzles so often. This is a hopping spot for kiting, apparently. Because I was doing this the other day. Oh, I got too close. I was doing this the other day, and when I was doing it, they had another druid higher level than me kiting the gnolls. And then they had a shaman kiting gnolls as well. So they kept giving me the scrolls. I say kept giving me the scrolls, but really I think I only have maybe one of them. Yeah, one of them. I did get a couple other gear pieces though. Ooh, that did not do much damage at all. Not the most efficient kiting. Look at how much I'm hitting them for. 2 and 1. So I have the choice either to dot them and sit down again, which I might start doing, or blast them a few times at the end there. I certainly don't think following them like this is the best way to do it. So most of these elephants are blue to me at 16. There's a few elephant calves that are green, and then there's a few elephants that are red. That one's blue. So once I'm met up, I can grab him. It's not the most exciting way to level, but it's been pretty efficient. There's not a whole lot of danger in this area. I would try getting a group again, but it didn't work out so well last couple times in Oasis and High Pass. So I'm thinking we'll stick with this for a short time. There's this NPC right here, Interrogator, who's indifferent. I'm not really sure what he's for. There's a hut over this way that has hermits. I think they drop a couple things for a bard song quest. Alright, let's see if we can find an elephant. There'll usually be blue elephants around me, and then by the time I met up a little bit so I can kite them, they're gone. And I'm like, man, where did they go? Like, we saw the blue elephant in this direction. I could do sense animals, but it really throws me towards everything around me. And I don't have track yet. I actually do not remember what level I get track at. I'm gonna have to look that up after this. Because that would be useful. I missed that skill. Gotta watch them every now and then. I have my trusty rearview mirrors hotkey. I don't like to let them get too far behind because they're gonna, my dot's gonna wear off and I'm gonna have to recast it again soon anyway. Oh, what's that, the green? Yeah. For a while here, I seem to be getting about half a yellow for every 3 or so I kite it, which is pretty damn good. Oh great, Sal's wearing off. But I don't think that's happening anymore. And this is a knoll I can't go near. There's a few red knolls in the area. I just gotta stay along the cliffs here, and I'll be fine. Let's see if we can Sal without getting hit. Yeah, he missed me. He missed me twice. That's pretty damn lucky. Gotta retarget him. Not exciting, but it does work, and it's... Oh my gosh, I'm about to hit. Nope, he missed again. It works well. It's the Druid life. Until I can quad. He is pissed off. I gotta wait another 8 levels or so, but then I might hop over to Everfrost and do mammoths. More the same, I suppose, as this. I also thought of charm killing, but that's a big mess. I did a little bit of that in North Karana. I was charming griffins and sending them at other griffins and stuff. But I don't know if I was lagging or what, but I was experiencing some pretty bad problems there. I had one incident where I was going to charm a griffin, but it was too high leveled and it was fighting the guards. And in this game, ooh, that's way back there now. In this game, you know, the netcode, you click on something, it takes a moment for the health to actually show it's true. But I clicked on the guards, I clicked on the griffin, I clicked back on the guards, and at that point, like, I had a good idea that the guards were actually going to win. But then suddenly they died, and I was like, wait, did it not show me the right health? And the griffin flew off. So, you know, I waited, I don't know, 45 seconds or so. It was a pretty decent amount of time. And then I walked over to the tower and sat, and I instantly got one-shotted by the griffin. Apparently he had not wandered off. He was still in the area, but on my screen it showed him moving. So I died doing that. Well, I shouldn't have, I think. Where am I at? I got a little far out here. This is as safe as any spot. Yeah, I got a split paw hide gloves doing this, which is nice. 3 dex, 2 wisdom. I got the split paw tooth necklace, 5 charisma. I think those are the only 2 pieces I got. But then I looted a lot of different things. I don't know how much tusks sell for. I got a split paw. We have to actually try that. I don't think it registers as nighttime yet. And then of course we got the tattered split paw skin, which is for a quest in South Kinos. I'm not sure. It's like a level 24 quest. I'm not sure if I could turn it in this early, but if I can, I'm going to go for it. Because it would be nice to get that experience. They're lore, so you can only have 1 volume at a time. 1 of each volume. And I think this is 3? Yeah. So there's 4 of them, so I need 1, 2, and 4, but I can't hunt those right now. I only have what I have because that doesn't really help, does it? That's interesting. It creates like a little... I just wanted to see what it looked like. I feel like my other one's better. So bye-bye Firefly Globe. I don't need that. Alright, that will be our next target soon. Last few days there just hasn't been a lot of people for groups. Probably because it's the holidays and going back to work tomorrow. Now Crushbone and stuff is probably still packed. Crushbone, Black Burrow. At least the elephants stay nearby. I don't have to go search for them. Every now and then I have to run through all the hills and look and everything. This might be a tad too boring to watch. I might have to switch to a different character. Not full mana, but I should have enough to kill this feller. If it actually casts. Hiya! Oop, I want to go this way. I'm surprised there's no other people kiting along these cliffs. Every time I've come here, there's been a couple. This is on the western edge, I think. Eastern edge. Oh. That's a different one. I had a Druid feller I was talking to who was hanging out right there and doing a whole lot of kiting. And he was on the exact same spot. I mean, that must be a pop location. But that's a different fella than the one I was looking for. There's usually a few elephants over here, but I've found that they're either the green calf or the reds. Oh wow, actually there's a yellow over there. Not too shabby. There's a blue calf. Eventually I'll be able to he's right up on my ass right now. Eventually I'll be able to go ahead and take out the aviacs maybe. I can pick off some right now, but I'm not high enough to really take on their whole treehouse. Their humble abode. Yeah, this is probably better than snaring or rooting. They resist and break those too often. This one's a little more active. I'm out of drink. Really? That sucks. That really sucks. Can't really kite without drink. Should be close. Oh, there we go. Should be close to running point. Got it. I just gotta smack him in the butt for another couple minutes. Or get alongside him and just like hit him with a staff over and over on his side. Die for me. There we go. Let's see. There's a cyclops that roams this area every now and then. Also. Alright, so if I'm on the eastern edge, I would have to go this. I'm gonna have to. Well, I could save myself some trouble. And, gate once I get enough mana. But I'm gonna have to go buy me some drink. Sell some stuff off. Where's a lock to this? I'm gonna save this lock so I can get back to this spot in the future. It's a pretty good spot. Go. I was taking a screenshot of my location. Alright, let's see. It's not going to save me a whole lot of trouble gating. It's just going to put me on the, I think the South Karana border. I'll have to zone in the north and then run. I guess to, guess I'll go all the way to Kinos. Why not? I could buy at the Gypsies, but I want to turn in a scroll and see how well that works too. So it's gonna be a little bit of running ahead of me. That's what happens when you start streaming unprepared. I don't even have any drink on your casting character. Barely have any food. No, that's not true. I'm a forager, so I get pretty decent food. Barely get any kind of drink with it, though. It's not a whole lot of things I can hunt in this area anymore. In north, there's the griffins. There's some of the beetles. I gotta avoid the giants, of course. Lots of griffins. And they keep up with me, with Spirit of Wolf and all. Bears like me, though. They know a friend when they see one. I've only killed hundreds of them, that's all. Oh, we got someone swarming the beetles. No, he's not a bard, is he? Yeah, he's a bard. He's doing his swarm. I mean, by this gypsy place right here would be the best place to hunt at my level, in this zone. Let me see, who am I gonna turn this, the scroll into? I managed to somehow stay close to the road while I was all tabbed. Okay, I know where that's at. We can do that. See if he accepts it even though I'm not level 24. If not, it's something I could sell in the future. Alright, now we got just this massive fucking zone to get there. Most of the bandits still gave experience. I think just the brigands do, but this character could really use some money. That would be nice. Did I somehow get off the correct path? I was really hoping they had increased the experience rate for the holiday, but they did not, that I'm aware of. It probably wouldn't be true to the vision of green, but I am lazy. And I want my experience. I think 3 more levels, and I'll be able to do some self-porting. That'll be fun. Get around a little better. Be a little more exciting because I could change up where I'm hunting pretty much on the fly. If someone has a spot in a group available across the world, no problem. Can't do that now, though. It's so dark. I think these bandits are all green. Yeah. The turn-ins would probably still give me experience, but I'm not going to take a camp just for the turn-ins when other people probably want the camp. Yeah, these two on the road, both green. I think they green out at level 14 or so. I think this is the longest zone in the game. Maybe wrong. I think like maybe Ocean of Tears or something, but I mean land-based zone. I feel like if this isn't the longest, it's a contender for it. Gotta be pretty close. This is with Spirit of Wolf. I've run it so many times with no SAO. And it is not fun. How many people are even in this zone? 21? I feel like midday Sunday is like the slowest time. People are getting their shit together right now, trying to get last minute chores out of the way. It's probably what I should be doing as well. But here I am, running through Karana on my lonesome instead. Turtle shell helmet. Isn't that what I have? I have close to that. Hey, his is better than mine. I mean, his looks the same as mine, but it's better. Negative 803. I'm not that far. Oh, yeah, I'm not too far. 9264. Wait. Wait, he's this way? We'll see if we can find it. That's like 4,000 away. Don't tell me he's really... It may not be worth going that far. It's really 3,000. Doesn't take too long. If he had said it maybe like a minute earlier, I would have been closer, I think. If I can even get there before someone else does. I need that strength it has for carrying. Fuck it. Oh well. Worth a try. I can't think of anything it could have dropped from. So I don't think it corpse rotted. I think maybe he gave it away to someone else who got there first. Which is fine, but he should have messaged me or something, or whoever messaged him first who was close by, he could have held it for or something. I don't know. It only slowed us down about a minute or so. We're pretty close to the Kano's Hill zone line. Because this is the other bandit camp right here. I think it's actually... I forget which road goes into it. I think it's this road over here. I usually don't run down the road when I'm coming into West K, because I run diagonally like this because I know it's gets me directly to the bandit camps and stuff. Yeah, that's it right there. I don't think it's this character. I think it's my shaman has a couple loose ends in that area. A couple quest items he needs to get. I wonder if these people want Sao. It's too hard to Sao people who are running. I have to wait to see if they're going to stop and turn around or anything like that. I've been doing a lot of cleaning and cutting the lawn and stuff, and I'm allergic to grass and I'm allergic to dust. So all that's kicked up and in my system right now. Very unpleasant. All right. It's probably gonna be a shortish stream today because it's one of those lazy Sundays. Except for not lazy, because there's a lot of things I need to do. If any of my friends were on, I'd play with them a little bit, but I think they're also attending to things last minute. That's usually the way on a Sunday. This jerk doesn't like me too much, but everyone else loves me. What about this guy? He's a necro, right? I've killed him a few times, him and his pet. Nah, I don't think they drop anything good. Don't mind me, just fizzling one of my most frequently casted spells. Alright, so we gotta fill up on some drink at the very least. I'm trying to think, one of these first merchants has the milk. I think it's in here is milk. Yep. Boom. Oh wow, I drank it that fast. My character is thirsty. Open it. Good job. Alright, so I did want to check out, I think it's behind a bank. See, this NPC takes these scrolls. The other night I was in Befallen on my shaman. Not during a stream, but I was, you know, they have the locked door you need the key to. And I'm aware of that. I've played before. But I forgot which of the doors was the locked door. Oh wow, he just bounced to me, look at that. And so I went and I clicked on the door. Let's see if it eats this. Nope. That's pretty good. And he gave me a platinum. That's not bad at all. See, I forgot which door was the locked door. And I walked over and I left-clicked on one of the doors and it opened instantly. So, you know, my brain factors in that this is not the locked door. I'm fine to go forward. And I'm passing another character as I go forward. He's the one that opened the door. I didn't realize it. Yeah, I'd never looked at these paintings before. That's the clock tower. So I'm thinking I'm good to go. So I'm exploring down in Befallen. Someone from up above shoots down the well or something. I don't know if he threw a ninja star or he shot an arrow. Someone caused this massive fucking train. And it goes past me all the way up to the top floor to go after whoever attacked it, you know? And I'm thinking to myself, oh great, when that shit comes back down, I need to find a hiding spot. So these sell alright, I guess. Yeah, these aren't bad. So yeah, I go find myself a hiding spot, out of the way, tucked in like a corner of a room, and they come passing through, and I'm like, oh, please don't see me, please don't see me. And of course they see me. So now I'm got like 20 mobs on me. They're all, not all, I'd say about 15 of them were green maybe. Howdy, Regold. How you doing? 15 or so of them were green, and several of them were blue. And so I run up thinking I have SAO. I can survive this. And I get to that door and I'm locked in. And I'm like, ah, shit. This is the locked door, and I have no way out. So I hurry up and I type, please open door, because I know there's people on the other side of it. Probably one of them with a key. And I'm only thinking about myself and my survival at this point. I'm not even considering the fact that I'm going to unleash hell on anyone that opens that door. Nah, I'm only level 16 on this character. Part of the way through, a bubble into 16. I wish I was 18. I'd be only a level away from ports. So yeah, all these mobs catch up. No one has opened the door yet. And I'm chain casting heal on myself. They're mostly missing, but sometimes they are hitting me and my health's dropping because there's a lot of those mobs. And I'm chain casting heal on myself while saying in chat, could someone please open the door, please? And so they open the door finally, pretty much out of mana, barely any health, and I come running, barreling through towards the zone, and I just unleash hell on everyone. Like, they're mobs appear, come in following me, and they go everywhere, and I zone out, and I'm sitting there like, whew, I survived with like 1 or 2 HP, and I'm sitting outside Befallen. And you just see people zoning out with me, and they're all like, holy shit. Like, they're all amazed at, like, just how many mobs were around. And the one guy's like, and I opened the door for you. And I'm like, I apologize. I didn't even think about how it would affect anyone else. I was in survival mode. Someone else trained me. I'm innocent. But no one died. But it was just one of those nights. Yeah, I was still killing elephants tonight. I'm 16 instead of 15, but I have been jumping on other characters so often that I just haven't made headway with this one. I had to come back to the city to buy some milk. But we're going to head towards the elephants again. It's not super exciting, but it's getting me some experience. I don't know where to get a good group right now, because High Pass is pretty... Oh man, I went the wrong way. I need to zone back again. High Pass is pretty sparse right now. Oasis is kind of far away from where I am right now. Yeah, that's how I felt. Oasis is talked about as being like super high experience. It's wonderful and all that stuff. And I haven't been feeling it this time around. I feel like I used to love it, but for some reason or another, it just seems so slow to me right now. And even though this kiting is a bit slow as well, it's not too bad, you know? It's just the downtime that's boring when doing the kiting. I can't quad or anything yet. Oh man, so come on. Just at that point where there's not a ton to do. I don't have any friends on right now, so I can't duo or anything too well. I'm heading in the right direction. Yes, I am. So yeah, kiting is what... I mean, that's the Druid life, kinda. It's just me practicing for my later years, because right now I could probably get a group, but later on I'm not going to be able to. No one's going to want a Druid at like 34. So I sold some stuff. I got myself some more milk so I can actually get mana again. Could probably pick up an elephant on the way. I don't need a calf. I think the regular elephants give more experience. This one's a calf too? He looks pretty big. He looks pretty chunky. Well, maybe not. Got all the babies in this area. See, you're in the same boat, kinda. You can do great in a group right now with your wizard, but eventually you're gonna hit the point, probably around the same point, 30-ish, mid-30s, when you can quad well, that it's harder to get groups. Little like druids in that way. And you'll be quadding just like I will. Ooh, this fella's hunting centaurs. I'm gonna loot you stuff. Just kidding. Yeah, it won't let me, so that's why I'm kidding. If it let me loot it, I wouldn't have been kidding. It would have been mine. Nah. But if it's public loot, I'd take it. Take it. Where's the elephants? I haven't hunted any centaurs yet because I don't want to fuck up my faction at the moment. Right now I have free reign to kite the elephants because the centaurs don't dislike me. And the aviacs. But if I scoot up centaur or aviac faction, which I will eventually when I start hunting those, but if I did it right now, it'd be a lot more slow going because I'd have to avoid them all. See, there's a bunch of red aviacs, and I make do because they don't hate me yet. I made this. It's not really a UI. It's a interface, stream interface kind of thing I made. I took a screenshot of the old Stone UI, and then I overlaid P99G UI elements on top of it to make it look like the real thing. It took a while, but it was worth it. What did I cast? Just one Sao, right? Why is my mana so low? I wish they allowed UI changes on green. Thanks. I had a vision, I had a dream, and I had to make it a reality. Came out pretty good. Hi, buddy. Pop. And so it begins again. More kiting. What is this one, Con? It's a white elephant. I could take a white elephant, but my mana becomes an issue if I take on a white Con. I was testing my limits the other day. I can take on 2 blues. I can take on a white. I can take on a... If I take on 2 blues, mana becomes a little bit of an issue, but not too bad. If I take on a white, mana's a little bit of an issue. If I take on a white and a blue, which I tried the other day just to see if I could kite them both, that was a giant mess. I mean, I survived, but it was a mess. Yeah, this dude's kiting 2 gnolls. I'll just fizzle forever. Why not? Wonder if he'll let me have some scrolls if he can't loot them. Probably not. Nice when people do that though. It's a bit of a boost to my experience. If he leaves them to rot on the corpses, I'm gonna loot them. because they're lore and he can't loot half of them anyway. So now I gotta just try not to run over others with my mobs. Not that the elephant's gonna turn and like knock them when they're sitting. It's not that kind of mob. But I figure it's common courtesy if I don't trample over him. This isn't too bad, it's just boring. Usually something like this, I'd be like binge watching a show, you know? But you can't really do that if you're streaming. So like this part's not too bad. I'm running back and forth, I'm killing things, I'm getting experience. But once he goes down, and I have to sit and med an entire mana bar. You probably know this as a wizard. You just sit there for a while and look at your spellbook. It's not always a blast. Alright. So we're pretty much exactly a bubble in. So we'll see. I forget exactly how much these give me. I think I have to kill 4 of them, maybe 5 of them for a bubble, for a full bubble. It might have slowed down a little bit since I hit 16 though. Ooh, that's gonna be way more than 5. You're getting like 10% an hour. I could see mine being almost that much, or a little bit above that. Doing this, just because of the downtime. If I didn't have this downtime, it wouldn't be... I don't know, maybe... Trying to think how long. Probably 10% would be about 4 of these kills for me. That's a major estimate. I have no idea if I'm right, but so 1 hour. I could kill more than 4 in an hour though. So I'm probably getting more than 10% an hour. Let me make a hotkey for gems. I can play gems when I'm down like this. Gems. Then you get to that point in the game where everything starts having effects and they start flying downward at rates you can't keep up with. This is like a crazy version of Tetris or whatever. Because there's just so many different gems. Like you can't even cover the whole bottom with each type. And when you get 3 of one, it has whatever effect. I'm not even sure what the gate effect is besides that sound effect. Later, they try to speed it up like crazy, occasionally to kill you off, because they're tired of you succeeding. See, isn't this a... This is good content right here. This is what you came to watch. These dramatic moments and falling spell icons. What will happen next? They're trying to kill me off. I don't like when they do that. Oh my gosh. That screwed some things up. But look, my mana's getting there. I don't know why I did that. I can't think clearly right now. We'll use this right one to pile all the crap. Oh wow, we're doing well right there. Can't remember if it says Masaba. We have enough mana now. Let's go kill some shits. What are you? You're yellow. Ugh, that's kind of difficult for me. I don't know if I can pull off a yellow just because it resists. Let's try the white. Why not? I'm not full health, but we can do it, right? This is gonna hurt. He's pretty furious. That's the name of the game. Keep the mob busy until it dies slowly. And this is a good spot to do it because you're not too much in danger of touching another elephant because they are social. That's where the hermits are for the bard quest song or whatever. They probably do something else because I see a lot of people hunting that area. I need to dot them again. I just need to make some distance between myself and them. Oh my gosh, really? Oh my gosh. Oh well. They don't actually hit me half the time, so that's good. Ah. Man, he called me out on that one. Yeah, I'm gonna run out of mana before he dies. We'll figure something out. Come on. Come on. Yep. That's what takes up all the mana. Those fizzles. It's this, whatever this dot line is. I have no skill in it apparently. Conjuration? I need to work on that. What's my conjuration? 36, man. You think the fact that I've been spending like almost 2 levels kiting would have got my conjuration up, but I guess not. I know you want to have your dot wear off. I do not have enough to cast another one. So this is where it gets tricky. I told you I had some mana issues if I went after a white. Wow, he keeps up pretty quick, doesn't he? I could sit for a moment, maybe a tick. That gets me some mana back. right on my ass. Yep, and the dot went away. Let's see, do I have enough for another one? Nope. Do I have enough to blast them? Sure do. Boom. Not too bad. Out of mana, but I can smack them down the rest. Okay, so maybe it's... yeah, it's about 4 kills for 10%. I think it was right. Maybe 3 kills. I don't remember. It's getting hot in here. One moment. All right. Had to turn that AC on me. Getting kind of toasty in here. 74 degrees? Man. It's a little too much for me. Yay, Gems continues where you left off. That's nice. Wait. Whoops, did I start it over? Fuck that. I guess I had to unpause it. I just don't know what the button is for unpause. See, that's not too shabby. We're doing okay on experience. I just wish my mana came back faster. I need some of that breeze clarity. I could have summoned drink earlier. I didn't even think of that. It would have helped a little bit. I still need to go back and sell though. I wonder if it'd be more exciting if I jumped on another character. What do we have? I have a shaman, necro bard. Pretty much one of those three would be what I would have to choose. The shaman does have to get to 17 just like this druid. Except he would also be trying to find a group or solo or something. The necro can he has a couple different options available. And he bought the bard and necros in the same place though. They're around Crushbone. And Crushbone has way too many people in it. Alright, let's go find an elephant. Let's see. That's a calf. I guess we can take that. I'm not sure if the elephant calf is much less experienced than the regular elephant if they're both blue. I don't know. Let me look over this hill first and see if I spot any more. Since I'm over here. Oh, what's that one? That's a yellow, which is a no. Alright, calf it is. Gotta run back to my spot. Ooh, there's a blue. 2 blues at a time? We can try that again. I'm gonna regret it. But it might be worth it. Oh my gosh. Maybe not. Maybe we'll wait on that one. This calf is enough at the moment. He dies a lot faster than a regular elephant. So we got that going for us at least. Man, think of this from the mob's perspective. He must be furious. I know I'd be pretty pissed off if someone was guiding me. Just out of reach, but every now and then they would come and they would cast on me. I don't really want the split paw. How dare he hit me for 4 points? That's not nice. He's gotta be getting pretty close to like, there we go. I gotta see how much experience he gives versus the full elephants. Then there's the bull elephants beyond that. It does seem like it's a little less. I don't quite have enough mana to take on the other elephant right now without a hassle. Where'd the yellow come from? What happened to the blue? I guess we'll have to go searching for him as is usual. May just get to the edge over here where it's safe, med a little bit, maybe like a bubble, and then go look for that blue. Much like the truth, he is somewhere out there. That's the yellow over here. Yep. Ah, here's the blue over here. They're coming together for a meeting. They're scheming. That should make it nice and tricky to pull, maybe. Or did I? Nah, they're not too close to each other. Just look that way. Optical illusion. Hey, buddy. That's another thing about it being late afternoon on a Sunday is I'm sleepy. Always got that little sleepiness going on. Sundays will forever remind me of being a kid, trying to watch something on TV but not being able to find anything except like dinky movies that no one really wants to watch. That's what Sundays make me think of. Like Dance with the Wolves. It's a good movie. But you know what watching Dance with the Wolves is like on a Sunday? It's like a 4 or 5 hour movie. It's pretty damn long. It might not even be that long. It might be my kid memory playing a trick on me, but it just seemed to go on, almost like you're watching 2 different movies with Kevin Costner in it. I remember that vividly from being a child. Gotta watch out for those gnolls. They do not like me at all. At least I'm not being resisted. A couple days ago I was doing this, I was getting resisted a lot, and I'm like, oh man. And I have to recast it, get smacked a couple times, then take off running. There's the yellow. Gotta steer away from the yellow. Hi, don't hit me. Ha ha ha. That must have been really infuriating for the elephant. He's like, motherfucking halfling bastards. Howdy. I'll just have this giant elephant trying to kill me. That's all. Nothing else. He's about to smack me in the face. Alright, we're good. Everything's okay. Yeah, it's just kiting in Karana and trying to stay awake. I thought I'd go on Oasis with this character. This is the Druid I have. But I feel like Oasis is kind of slowish also. I feel like even though this is more boring, it's quicker experience. I don't know why I was still running. I was on autopilot for a moment. My dot will probably kill him or come close. I gotta catch up with your experience penaltied character. What was he, 19 now or something? 18? I think he was 18 last night. I gotta get to 19 so I can get ports. Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot for me to do at these levels. I always feel like... I don't know, I always feel like I'm lost before... Like, right before level 20, right before level 30. Like, those 3-4 levels beforehand, I'm always just like, where do I go? What do I do? He wants to buy Null Scrolls 1, 2, 3, and 4, which is all of them. He wants to buy all of them. He should just say that. There's only 4. I don't know how much they sell for. I wanted to play and stream tonight because there's a lot more people on. There's a lot more to do, but I have stuff to do later on tonight, so I had to push it to now. And it's that little boring midday point. There's not a lot of people on EverQuest besides, you know, the main zones. Crushbone's still full as hell. None of my friends are playing at the moment. There's not a whole lot of people on Twitch. It's at midday Sunday. So I figured I'd do a pretty short stream. I still have other things to do today too. See if I can make some headway into 16 at least. Maybe get to the halfway mark or something, a little beyond. Got these stupid yellow elephants spawning around me instead of the blues. We could go on a journey and find an elephant that we can fight. Might be able to take a yellow, kiting it. It's just I'm worried about the resist and dots wearing off too soon and stuff. I don't have enough mana for it. Then I end up in this cycle. It's happened before. Like, I'm not worried about dying. I'm worried about like it taking 20 minutes for me to kill a yellow. I've ended up in this cycle before where I run out of mana and they're still chasing me, so I have to sit for like half a second just for a tick and do that a few times so I can get just enough mana to like snare or root them so that I can med just a little longer so I can put another dot on them. And it becomes this endless cycle of just trying to get a sip of that mana, you know? And I'm like, I'd rather look around for a blue than do that crap again. Although it's hilarious, and somehow it actually works. With enough time, I can kill him. But it still sucks. Especially when you're like sitting down just to get that little bit of mana, and then you cast on them, or you go to, and you fizzle. And you're like, no! Not again. This was gonna be the last time. Man, what the hell are fucking elephants I can kill? Go away, you baby. Man, I have these periods when I just cannot find. Like, look at this shit. Like, almost any direction, you don't see anything alive. Well, there's the tree. There's the one lioness, but it's like, come on. It's a stupid calf again, over and over again. He's following me, so I have to keep clicking on him. Come on, elephants. Show yourself. They've heard tales of me. I'm the elephant killer. And now they're on the run. I've probably killed like 50 of them already. Maybe not today, but I think I've killed like 7 or so today. Ah, they're taking so long, my spirited wolf is going away. Yep, too fatigued to jump. Now I'm gonna be frustrated. I don't have my freedoms. It relieves some stress being able to jump. You think this little particular bright spot right here? Well, on my screen it looks like a bright spot, but I guess it's not really one. But every now and then you'll see like one particular little bright spot, and it's like, I know there's an invisible person there hanging out. He thinks I don't know he's there, but I do. That's why whenever I have like see invis on, and I see someone with their names in parentheses, I have to walk up and like bonk them on the head, because I just want them to know that I know they're there. I see you. I see you creeping. Yay, one popped. Now I can kill it. It's everything I ever dreamed it could be. Oh no, interrupted. It's like a nightmare. Ah. Such a different playstyle from your Pally. That's what makes this game unique. Everything plays so entirely different. Like, that's an invisible person. I know he's there. He thinks he's fooling everyone, but he's not. Ah! Son of a... Now all I need is a sitting dwarf to trample over. And we'd have ourselves a good recipe here for success. Yellow elephant. Woohoo. I can jump again, that's all that matters. Then we have over here this dumbass NPC. He cons indifferent, so he's not a threat or anything. But his name's the Interrogator. Who is he interrogating on the edge of South Karana? He's not interrogating shit out here. I think he's pretty bad at his job. He's like that person who like works at a place and he's like, yeah, I'm a such and such consultant, but he hangs out by the vending machine outside. He doesn't have to do any real work. This guy's not interrogating anybody. He thinks no one knows, but I see it. I see the truth. This elephant sees the truth too. It's the last thing he witnessed before his death. Is the interrogator's bullshit. Alright, I'm gonna just blast you. I don't feel like following you around too long. Man, when I get those bull elephants, which is in a few levels, I could start kiting those. I'll get the full-size mammoth tusk, and those sell for pretty decent money to vendors and stuff. Not too shabby. Whew, this takes too long. I started off with no experience in this level, so in an hour and a half, this is what I got. So I'm getting something like probably 40% every 2 hours. Maybe more than 40% or 2 hours. Still means I take about 4 to 5 hours to get a whole level. That's I guess that's a pretty good amount without any penalties. It's that yellow elephant. Is there a blue elephant around? Probably I don't even med to full because I know I'm going to be spending enough time looking for an elephant. My mana will probably boost up a bit. I think I'm going to have to find a different spot. This spot is dying out. What is this over here? Oh, always fucking greens everywhere. Well, it's a calf, but it's blue. It's better than nothing. I don't see any other options around here. Of course, by the time I get to the back, what's this one over here? By the time I get back to my area, there will be a pop of a full elephant that's blue probably. Because that is the way. That's how the cookie crumbles. I think probably sometime next week I'll start streaming Jedi Fallen Order. I'm going to still play EverQuest and stream EverQuest, but I'll probably divide it up between the two just to mix it up. Nope, I'm getting way too far ahead of my effluent friend. Where you at? Ah! Okay, well. I'll face tank you for a moment. Oh, hi. You're green, I don't want you. Yep, almost had a friend there. Yellow. Shh. And I feel like there'll be a lot more to do with Kunark in the future. Yeah, that does do more damage. It's true. And the last 2 days I spent rooting them and dotting them. And my discovery, at least with these elephants here, is it doesn't really matter much. Because the root breaks so often that I end up having to recast it, and by that time I've killed them in roughly the same amount of time using about the same amount of mana. And so then I have to decide which playstyle do I prefer more, the running constantly or the having to get up and recast constantly. So I don't know. Yeah, I keep switching between it. I've spent 2 days doing the rooting path, and today's the first day I think where I've just been doing the running path. They shouldn't be breaking root this often, but they do. There's a blue elephant. I always see one when I can't attack it yet because I need more mana. Yeah, less carpal tunnel is good, especially since I was playing my bard yesterday off and on. We know how that is. I'm so disappointed that bard songs don't stack early on like most of them. I don't know a ton about it, but I do know that a friend and I, who are both bards, tried to group together. We're talking like level 7, like really early on. And like nothing really stacks, so. Yeah, it's tough. It's a tough world as a bard. And it's real fun when you're like in a place like Crushbone and you're singing your AoE song, you know, to do damage to them, and a train runs by, and guess what? You just pulled the train. Luckily, I didn't die from that, but it's probably not the best spot to AoE anything. I don't know, we'll try the root one again. Where's my effluent friend? There he is. Way out there. I do need to pull him. Yeah, I usually binge watch stuff, but I can't really do that while streaming. I need to pull him with DOT first anyway, just to get him to a place where I root him. I usually root him along the edge, so other elephants and stuff don't get in my way. I mean, it's a great playstyle when you have other things to do. It's probably not what I should have chosen for streaming. I don't think a lot of people want to watch kiting in the Karanas, but... And then I get right over here, and I face him so he can look at me in fury. Oh, hello, lion. How about you get off my gravy? Where are you trying to port to? Trying to go back to Unrest. Yeah. See how often they break root? It's crazy. Sometimes root only lasts like 1-2 seconds. And this right here, I can't say for certain if I'm killing it faster than when I was running, but I could say that it's taken up more mana per kill than before, for the most part. I need to try Unrest. I mean, I've done Unrest before, but I haven't done it on green yet. Is it kind of a shit fest like Crushbone is? Like just filled with people and trains? I mean, it's always been filled with people and trains, but... Oh, I like Unrest too. I also like Crushbone though. But it's kind of a free-for-all. Okay, that's cool. Maybe I'll go there with my shaman. I don't think I'm going to go there with the druid, but it might be a good place for shaman. He's not too far. He's in commons right now. With this character, I might try high pass again. Not today, but maybe when I get level 17, hop over to high pass. I'm really close to it, and see how that is. I think maybe at 19-ish, maybe I can take the spiders by East K. I don't remember exact level range. Man. The yellow elephant being around just takes up a spawn. So Root wore off 3 times in that battle. I've seen it be worse, so that wasn't too bad. A lot of greens. You gonna stream tonight, VG? Yeah, that's what I try a lot. Not with this character, but with some other characters, I'll try to get a group going before I even start. Yeah. Well, if I ever get this character up to 29, I'll be able to port you. Only 13 more levels, that's all. Yeah, I can do that by, you know, what, tomorrow, next day, maybe? Nah. Got a poop socket for ports, man. Call everybody I know, cancel all plans. Be like, look, guys. Something new on my calendar. Can't say no. Man, no fucking elephants. I think I'll probably kill one more and then I'll call it a night, even though it's only been a couple hours of streaming. Just because I have so much to do still. Plus, I'm hungry. I'm always hungry, though. Mm-hmm. Some slim fucking pickings, man. Nothing around here. I need to, like, find a spot for me. This was actually a pretty damn good one at 15, but I feel like at 16 it greened out half of them. So I need to move on. Figure out where to go next time before I stream next time. At this point, maybe I should go to North Karana and charm some griffins or something. There's absolutely no one in my guild right now who can port you. That's crazy. Hey look, blue elephant, woohoo! Let's change the saying to once in a blue elephant, how rare they are. Alright. Began that one with a fizzle. That's a good sign, right? I can feel like the hate coming, emanating from the elephant. He's rooted there just staring at me like, I will fuck you up when this root wears off. You do not know what I'm capable of with these elephant trunks. These elephant paws. This fuck you up with my tusk. Oh. Look at this shit. That's how it looks on my screen. It's actually rooted right now, but on my screen it's still running. It's going to disappear in a second. Wait, what happened? Oh, there it is. See this shit? What kind of crap is that? I'm not even lagging. My internet's fine right now. I don't know what that crap is. It happens to me pretty frequently, and it's gotten me killed by a griffin before. God damn it. Oh, I got this crap again. Alright, I'm just gonna sit. I'm assuming it's rooted. It's probably gonna appear like right in my face at some point. It even says right here in the chat that it's been rooted, so I know it succeeded. If I knew where an elephant was, I'd be able to cast on him. Oh, hi. It doesn't refresh till you look away and look back again, I guess. That's such nonsense. Oh, man. Alright, I guess I'm gonna head out. It's been a little... about 2 hours. It's a short stream. It's one of those days. I promise to be more entertaining next time. I'll play either a different character or I'll get myself settled somewhere. Because this kiting and trying to find elephants isn't that thrilling. Maybe I'll go to Befallen. Something like that. So have a good rest of the night. I'll probably drop by and see you at some point in yours VG later. Depending on how busy I be. Have a good night, Zen.